Looking to add a personal touch to your holiday home? Christmas craft decorations offer a fun way to bring warmth and character into every corner. With a little creativity, even simple materials can transform your space into something cheerful and inviting. Think of pine cones, yarn, and paper turning into reindeer, gnomes, or shimmering stars. These crafts aren't just about decor, they're about making memories. Ready to roll up your sleeves? You'll find ideas here for every age and skill level. Pinecone elves bring a playful twist to holiday decor. Their felt hats stand tall and quirky, while tiny scarves add a pop of color. Grab pine cones from your backyard, some felt scraps, and glue. Within minutes, you have cheerful characters perfect for a woodland-themed Christmas display. Kids and adults both can join in, making this craft a crowd pleaser. However, pine cones can be prickly. Watch those fingers. The finished elves might wobble, but that just adds to their charm. Cluster them among real greenery or fairy lights for a scene straight from a winter storybook. Why settle for flat holiday decor when you can create stunning 3D paper snowflake wall art? Using bold red and crisp white paper, these layered designs pop off the wall, adding instant drama and cheer. Hang several together for an eye-catching display that grabs attention from every guest. Making these snowflakes is surprisingly easy. Fold and snip basic patterns, then layer the pieces for depth. All you need are scissors, glue, and colored paper. The only real challenge? Keeping the shape symmetrical. But honestly, even the odd lopsided flake adds charm. Go ahead, let a little imperfection in. Rustic wooden bead garlands bring a cozy farmhouse touch to holiday decor. String chunky beads on twine, paint some with stars or snowflakes, and drape them across your mantle or tree. Kids love helping paint the beads. Plus, the natural materials last year after year, unlike those flimsy plastic garlands. However, working with twine can be fiddly. Knots sometimes slip, and paint might chip if rushed. Take your time, let beads dry thoroughly, and double knot the ends. The effort pays off. A handmade garland feels warm and personal, adding character no store-bought decor can match. Old party hats or ice cream cones can become the base for a mini Christmas tree forest. Grab some green paint, leftover fabric, or wrapping paper scraps. Wrap, glue, and sprinkle with cut-out paper circles for instant ornaments. Don't stress about perfection. Quirky trees often get the most compliments from guests. Top each cone with a brightly colored pom-pom for a whimsical finish. This simple craft uses what you have on hand, cutting costs and waste. Kids can help, making this a real family project. The only downside? You might run out of cones before ideas. Cardboard reindeer heads with googly eyes bring instant cheer to any wall. They're low cost, use easy-to-find materials, and even kids can help. Cut out antlers, glue on those silly eyes, and hang it up. Who says holiday decorations have to be serious? Let your creativity run wild. Add scarves, hats, or glitter. But don't expect these to last for years. Cardboard is sensitive to moisture and rough handling. Still, with a little care, they'll survive the season. Want a quirky conversation starter? This makes guests smile, guaranteed. Felt gingerbread men add a cheerful handmade touch to any Christmas display. Stitched buttons bring them to life, while candy cane bows spark nostalgia and whimsy. Making these is simple. Trace shapes, cut felt, stitch, and glue. Kids can help, and mistakes just add character. No perfection required, just enthusiasm. They're not just cute, they're practical. Use them as ornaments, gift tags, or even napkin holders. Felt is affordable and forgiving, so experimenting with colors or patterns is easy. If your gingerbread man looks a bit wonky, that's charm, not a flaw. Who says every button has to match? Yarn gnome ornaments bring a quirky twist to Christmas decor. Their fluffy beards and bright hats capture attention, while the soft texture adds a cozy vibe. No fancy supplies needed, just yarn, felt, and a touch of glue. Even kids can help, making these crafts a low-stress family favorite. However, they can shed a bit if handled roughly, and crafting several can get a little messy. Still, the end result? A cheerful army of gnomes, each slightly different. Hang them on the tree, or tie one to a gift for a personal touch that beats store-bought any day. Stacked button. Christmas trees offer a playful spin on classic decor. Layer green buttons in varying shades, largest at the base, smallest on top, and secure with glue or a pin. Place each stack on a wood slice for a rustic foundation. This craft is quick, kid-friendly, and wallet-conscious. One hiccup? Finding enough buttons in the right greens might feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. Mix in a few offbeat shades for character. These miniature trees add charm to mantels and tablescapes. Give one as a handmade gift. Grandparents, especially, light up at something so personal. Imagine stepping into your living room and seeing glittery paper stars glinting from slender branches. This simple project brings a magical sparkle to even the plainest corner. All you need is some cardstock, glue, and glitter. Attach each star with clear thread for that floating, dreamy effect. Creating these decorations is surprisingly quick. Kids can help cut and sprinkle glitter, making it a shared memory. However, glitter tends to cling everywhere. Keep a handheld vacuum nearby. The finished scene looks elegant, but costs less than most store-bought ornaments. Who said holiday charm had to break the bank? Hand-painted rock, Santas offer a personal touch that mass-produced ornaments can't match. Grab a few smooth rocks, paint them with bright red hats and jolly faces, and pop them in clear glass jars. The result? A charming centerpiece that sparks conversation and adds a homemade flair to your holiday table. This craft is budget-friendly and mess-free, which means kids can join in without turning your living room into a disaster zone. While glass jars look beautiful, they're fragile, so place your centerpiece somewhere safe. Still, nothing beats the warmth these little Santas bring to any festive gathering. Clothespin angel ornaments offer an easy, affordable way to add a homemade touch to your Christmas tree. Grab some wooden clothespins, white paint, and gold pipe cleaners for halos. Even kids can join in, making this a fun family project. Personalize each angel with different facial expressions or colored wings. On the flip side, clothespin angels may not last forever. Paint can chip, and halos might get bent after a few seasons. Still, their charm lies in their imperfections. These little angels bring plenty of warmth and nostalgia, far more than any store-bought ornament ever could. Ever tried making your own nutcracker figurines? Painted wooden pegs, a splash of color, and some ribbon can turn plain supplies into charming holiday characters. This project is doable for adults and kids alike. You get instant personality with a dab of paint and a twist of ribbon. Don't expect museum-quality results, but that's half the fun. Crooked hats and wonky eyes make each nutcracker feel alive. Gather friends or family, share supplies, and compare your quirky creations. It's an easy, affordable way to add homemade cheer to your Christmas decor. Paper chain countdown garlands aren't just festive, they turn waiting into a daily treat. Slip a folded note into each loop. Jokes, riddles, or even a tiny act of kindness. Kids rush to tear off their link, laughing at silly puns or plotting secret good deeds. Suddenly, December feels less endless. This project is wallet-friendly and easy for any age. Grab colored paper, scissors, and markers. No glitter glue required unless you want it everywhere. The only real drawback? You'll need to remember to write those notes ahead of time. Set a reminder or risk a blank link and disappointed faces. Pinecone owls and Santa hats bring a whimsical twist to holiday decor. Want a quick laugh from guests? Arrange these playful creatures across your mantel. All you need is some felt, googly eyes, and hot glue. Even kids can help, though supervision is smart. Nobody enjoys a sticky finger mishap. While these owls charm with their rustic appeal, they can shed bits if handled roughly. A gentle touch keeps them looking their best. Still, their quirky faces and tiny hats spark conversation. Who knew a pine cone could outshine a store-bought figurine? This is holiday crafting with personality. Metallic paper brings a playful shimmer to ordinary origami Christmas trees. Fold several sheets in varying sizes, then stack for a multi-layered effect. The reflective finish dances with candlelight, making each tree sparkle. Want to impress guests? Scatter these trees down the table runner. No two will catch the light quite the same. Despite the striking result, assembly is surprisingly simple. Beginners can follow basic origami tutorials, then experiment with paper colors. Gold, silver, and emerald give a festive palette. If you're short on time, skip intricate folds and let the metallic shine do the heavy lifting. Just remember, delicate paper tears easily, so handle with care. Mini wreaths made from felt holly and berry clusters bring cheer to any nook. They're quick to assemble, just cut felt shapes, glue berries, and tie velvet bows. Hang them on cabinet knobs, windows, or even gift bags. Their soft texture and bright color pop make plain spaces feel instantly festive. While these decorations look charming, their small size limits visibility on larger doors. Still, they shine as table accents or placeholders. Want a hands-on activity for kids? Let them help with glue and ribbon. Just watch out. Felt fuzz attracts pet hair faster than Santa slides down a chimney. Twisted paper strip ornaments add instant cheer to any Christmas tree. Grab simple red and white paper strips, give them a gentle twist, and you have a spiral decoration that looks like a candy cane. They're wallet-friendly, quick to make, and safe for kids. Plus, cleanup is a breeze. Sure, these ornaments can't last forever. Paper can wrinkle if handled roughly or stored poorly, but their charm lies in their imperfection. Want a personal touch? Try writing messages or names along each strip before twisting. Suddenly, your tree tells a story, one handmade ornament at a time. Glitter-dipped pinecone ornaments blend rustic charm with a touch of sparkle. They're easy to make. Just dip pine cones in glue, roll them in glitter, and tie on a jute string. The contrast of rough pine cone and twinkling glitter creates an eye-catching decoration that stands out on any Christmas tree. But here's a tip. Glitter gets everywhere. To keep cleanup simple, use a deep tray and shake off the excess outdoors. Kids love this craft, but supervision is a must unless you want a house that shines until Easter. These ornaments are budget-friendly and add a personal touch that store-bought decor can't match. Festive napkin folding trees are an easy way to brighten your holiday table. Even kids can help with this fun activity. Grab green napkins, fold them into neat triangles, and tuck the corners to create a tree shape. Top with a paper star or cinnamon stick for extra cheer. This simple touch adds personality and sparks conversation. Guests often admire these homemade details more than store-bought centerpieces. Plus, you can reuse cloth napkins to reduce waste. If your folds aren't perfect, don't stress. Imperfection just shows you made them yourself. Isn't that what holidays are about? Gold and white starburst ornaments made from popsicle sticks offer a simple yet sophisticated look for any Christmas tree. Grab some glue, paint, and a sprinkle of imagination. Kids love piecing these together, and adults appreciate the modern geometric flair they add. Plus, supplies are affordable and easy to find. However, popsicle sticks can be tricky to break evenly, so a bit of patience is needed. Hot glue guns help, but be careful. Burnt fingers can ruin the fun. Want them to shine? Try mixing matte and glitter finishes. Suddenly, your tree outshines your neighbors, and everyone asks for your secret. Kids love crafts that use everyday items, and paper plate reindeer faces deliver big smiles with little mess. Grab some brown paint, googly eyes, a red pom-pom, and pipe cleaners. Suddenly, you have Rudolph on your table. It's quick, cheap, and keeps little hands busy during that pre-dinner chaos. But don't expect perfect results. Wonky antlers and lopsided noses are part of the appeal. This project isn't about perfection. It's about laughter, creativity, and maybe a little friendly competition. So, skip the stress, hand out the supplies, and watch everyone's imagination take the reins. Cardboard fireplaces can instantly add a sense of warmth to any living space. Yes, even if the fire is drawn on with crayons. Cut simple bricks from leftover boxes, stack them, and create a mantle. Hang small stockings with tape. Kids love seeing their names above the faux flames. Don't have much storage? No problem. After the holidays, break down the scene and toss it in your recycling bin. This approach keeps things festive without cluttering your attic. Why shell out for expensive decor when a few boxes and some creativity can build a holiday focal point? Imagine a glowing Christmas village on your shelf, crafted from little more than paper, paint, and a simple box. Cut and color paper houses, pop them inside a shadow box, and add battery lights. Suddenly, you've got an enchanted winter scene for pennies. Plus, no two villages look quite the same. While these shadow boxes charm with their gentle glow and personal touch, precision cutting can test your patience. Don't stress if your first attempt looks a bit wonky. That's half the charm. Invite friends or kids to help. Imperfections tell a story and spark conversation. Kids light up when they see a pom-pom Santa garland dangling above their craft table. Fluffy red and white pom-poms, a pinch of felt, and googly eyes bring Santa to life. Making these together gives children a sense of ownership over the space and sparks genuine festive excitement. These garlands are easy to assemble. Let children thread pom-poms onto yarn, glue on tiny hats, and arrange jolly faces. The result? A cheerful, low-cost decoration that's safer than glass ornaments. But be warned, pom-pom fuzz ends up everywhere, so keep a lint roller handy. The memories, however, stick around much longer. Cinnamon stick Christmas trees offer both charm and a cozy scent. Arrange small twigs of cinnamon in a triangle, glue them together, and use felt or ribbon for branches. Top each with a dried orange slice. The result? Fragrant rustic ornaments that look as good as they smell. These decorations are simple, affordable, and make use of pantry items. They're perfect for last-minute gifts or family projects. Beware, though, the cinnamon aroma may tempt you to bake cookies. Have glue, scissors, and twine on hand before you start for a smoother crafting session. Crepe paper bells and bows bring a spark of whimsy to any party wall. They're inexpensive, easy to make, and add cheerful color in minutes. Cut, twist, and shape crepe strips into classic bow ties or bell shapes. Hang them in clusters for instant festive charm, no fancy supplies required. Worried about cleanup or durability? Crepe paper may tear with rough handling, but its forgiving texture hides mistakes. If a bow gets squished, simply fluff it back up. Ask kids to help. Their creative touch can turn a plain wall into a lively Christmas backdrop that feels personal and fun. Imagine stacking fluffy white yarn balls, small, medium, and large, on top of each other. Suddenly, you have an adorable snowman family that never melts. Kids love gluing on mini felt scarves, hats, and carrot noses. It's quick, affordable, and makes a sweet centerpiece or mantle accent. However, yarn can shed and lose shape if handled roughly or stored poorly. Keep your snowman family looking fresh by tucking them away in boxes after the holidays. Want a quirky touch? Give each snowman different colored earmuffs. This project works for any age, making it a crowd pleaser every season. Christmas craft decorations offer more than just pretty touches. They spark memories and laughter. Imagine the joy of a child stringing pom-poms or the chuckle from a googly-eyed reindeer. Why not gather supplies and see what new traditions take root? Don't let store-bought decorations steal all the fun. Try a few of these ideas and watch your space transform. Whether it's a pinecone elf or a cinnamon stick tree, handmade crafts bring warmth, character, and a dash of holiday magic to every home.